interesting. So we're going to go for it and see what happens. I totally set up an overlay. God knows if it's actually going to work or anything. But we're in game, so let's go. And it's going to be Peert versus Rinka for our first game of the day. So we're going to have a Fury, Vise, Pluto setup on either side, which is what I've been running lately. That's what I've learned. But we do have different setups. The Pluto's here much so designed from Peert to go kind of level 1 with the replicating rifle and the plasma drone. The Plutus on the other side of things from Rinka, though, is level 3 base. They're going to be rushing up the levels on there. As in the early stages, we kick off Fury and Plutus up top, fighting over this hive. And down bottom, we got a bit of a battle over the hive as well. Plutus just farming up top for Rinka, so not going to be able to contest quite as much in the center, although it looks as though we'll win the fight up top with the Fury. And, well, we're going to actually have the Fury coming back in now from Peert, so he's actually going to try and steal the core, which he gets. So Peert going to take the core on the top. Now he's going to be able to back away towards the center of that and hand it in if he wants to. He can just keep on farming. It looks as though he's got his Plutus up top doing some farming with the rifles. Still his Plutus up here from Rinka, farming away as he's going to focus for a moment or two now to take some vision and look to see what else is going on. Vise is farming bottom side for both players. And we do have, after the initial skirmish in the middle here on Juggernaut, the game will just stabilize a little bit. Man, it's so weird casting a different game. Has anyone ever tried to cast a different game than what they've never cast before? It's crazy. Altogether, though, they both took a call from the... Did they both take a call from the middle? No, I don't think so. I think, actually, it was Peert who came out with both the cores from the center of the map, so that's very nice for him. As we're going to see a Nanite wall coming down. The Pluto's level 3 right now. Going to be quite powerful against this level 3 Fury, but the thrusters are in, and so Fury does escape to the right-hand side. Plutus doesn't quite find that pick. Will start to hand in himself. Has the cloning rifle, cloning laser. Nearly got it right. At the front here, start doing some tanking, and he's going to be able to buy himself the time to hand in and back away. One apiece right now. And still Vise farming bottom left appeared, but Rinka has all 3 rigs in the center of the map, meaning that he's going to be able to really contest the hand-ins and probably push Plutus back for Peert as well. So he's going to be able to hand in once again. And right now, not really much else for Rinka to do other than to just sit here and hand in, unless he wants to start moving towards the boss. We'll try and take some vision with the map control he's sort of got right now and see if this is going to work out. As we do see the Vise on the way up for Peert. He's actually going to have to contest this watchtower. He's going to be okay. He actually holds the center one, so that's fine. The Vise will try and be a little bit annoying. Will distract Peert for a couple of moments now. As we do see the Plutus and Fury just backing away to get ready to go farm all over again. Fury getting ready to go to the top center. Neither player going for too many of the, neither player trying to line up a boss or anything right now, despite the boss player being on the tabs. And as the hives come back up, level 2 right now, it's going to be all about that Eradicate, which there is a slight lead on for Peert, so looking for some extra points in a moment. So as, well, Rinka going to focus everything into the bottom center side, and just going to try and pick up as much as possible, and he's actually going to throw down that wall as well. Plutus is trapped, and Peert has no option other than to just back away from this. However, is he going to get away? It looks as though he just about will manage to, as the Plutus trying to chase from Rinka doesn't quite make it happen. Fury from Rinka up top going a little bit low, as we're going to be seeing Fury from Peert still kind of fighting here, but targeting the Visors, meaning that he's not really going to be able to chew through and turn this away anytime soon. Looks as though Rinka will come out ahead in the bottom center. And, oh, that's a nice wall once again, and that looks as though we're going to see a rig going down. And Peert going to lose the Fury, and Rinka again going to pick up this 5 in the center. And, well, still a little bit behind on Eradicate. The Vise up top now from Peert is going to be trying to clean up a few more of these Kavash. So going to stay just a little bit further ahead on that one. Rinka has the opportunity to catch up, though. There's a lot of Kavash right here, as we're just looking towards that extra point. And with Vise here as well, I mean, I think there's just more Kavash available for Rinka. It's going to be pretty close going in towards this Eradicate extra bonus point. This is the Vise picking off a little bit more. It's 94 to 91 on an Eradicate. This feels like my games. Every single time I lose by like 2 or something. Oh, is it going to happen? Actually, Peert could get it right now, right? He's 98. He gets it. Wow, up top. Insane. Steals it away. Oh, he's actually down bottom as well. Alright, well, that's why. So he gets the bonus point here, but does not pick up on any of the cores in the center this time around. So makes a little bit of an awkward moment or two. As we're going to see the Plutus just coming down towards this boss with the Fury as well. Going to just look to try and endure this here in the next couple of moments. Plutus getting a little bit low. The Fury going to do some of the tanking now as we're going to be seeing just continue to farm this up. Meanwhile, Rinka is really focusing up top as, oh, the Fury is so low, the Plutus as well. It's going to be super close at the end, but it is going to be enough just about. Oh my god. Just going to kill this boss. So Peert will take the lead in that regard, but again, he sort of needs to. With less cores on the map for him at the moment, after losing those 2 central hives a couple of times now, he's going to be in just a little bit of trouble. Just going to regroup a little bit, going to start farming down the bottom left hive, which is still pretty full of health right here. You can see that Quantum Mine coming in. That's something I actually didn't know about. I'm still going to learn a lot of the abilities as we go. I've used a few of them. There's some which I don't know about still. So we're going to learn as we cast for a lot of this. Quantum Mine, damage and enemies based on the max HP. Okay. So when I was running a build similar to this, I was using, I guess it wasn't quite similar, but I was using Blink and the Null Field, which got kind of changed in the patch, so I don't think people are using it too much. Rinka, by the way, picks up a boss up top. And is going to be, again, just evening up that boss kill tab for the boss slayer objective. Neither player really pushing total vision. Kind of difficult on Juggernaut. You kind of need a bit of a team wipe or something to really go your way, or really catch your opponent out of position if you want to try and pick up that total vision objective. So, as you see, Fury and Plutus coming back in towards the center. The Vi's just going to back off. Looks as though he just wants to drop the core back down so you can come in and maybe pick up all 3 cores to the south side. As Rinka handing in the center, will take a small lead now. We'll go 6-5 in a moment or two. Not too bothered about contesting, just keeping the Plutus out front. Might try and take a total vision here. And as we're going to be seeing the Vi's down bottom continuing to farm on in. So there's that Vi's dropping off that rig, as we still see both players with the boss bonus damage, although not any longer. And it looks as though Peert's just lost his. So that's something which maybe Rinka can utilize in a fight. Still has a lone core in the center of the map now as Peert. He does need to try and pick up some of these central hives after losing the level 2s on both top and bottom. Unfortunately, Rinka doesn't know about the core there, and so can't pick it up. Unfortunately, this means that the Vi's will still grab it. So, Vi's picks up, and well, Rinka will focus on the top hive. And it still has one hive down bottom right, which he's cleaned up. Still no bottom left clean up from Peert, which might come back to bite him a little bit later on, as he's just going to start turning in with the Vi's. He's actually going to go for the boss once again. So Plutus and Fury going to come and soul this all over again, or Duro this, and again, just try and do what they can to try and get ahead and keep ahead on that boss slayer. 4-point swing can really change the scoreboard, of course, so that's something which got to be very cautious of. And if Rinka feels that he maybe can't get that boss slayer, then he might just want to focus on farming up a little bit more. He'll come up top right now, try and get his own boss, which will even things out, and then he might just try and contest bottom boss when it comes up just a little bit sooner. It's actually, the boss isn't here just yet, so he's just a few moments away, sitting for this to come back. And Vi's coming up top as well. Here we go then. Going to be just really looking to blast this boss down as soon as possible. So he's going to about a minute, Rinka, to move around, and if he wants to contest the bottom boss here, well, that's something he's going to have to start thinking about very quickly, because he's going to have to come all the way from the top to the bottom to try and pick that up. I mean, he will have a slightly longer damage boost. Not sure how much that will mean, as we're going to see the Fury actually pushing through over here. Not too sure what exactly the goal is. Just going to clean up the cloning laser for now, and well, Rinka bringing everything towards the center, as we have the Vi's coming bottom left as well. Going to start cleaning up a few more of these Kavash. So again, just keeping on farming. This is still a level 2 hive down here, so that's kind of a little bit... not going to get too many cores for this, but it's still nice to clean it up. He does still have time to kill the level 3 later as well, so killing off the top side as well. And Peert will now focus on handing in, or again, maybe just rotating down to bottom boss, because again, those 4 points from Boss Slayer, they can change everything in what is a pretty close game like this one right now. So we're going to see cores continue to be handed in here, and Fury and the Plutus as well going to come forwards, maybe try and contest a little bit. Just going to take the vision back, as there's the Vi's already rotating to the bottom side. So Vi's rotates down to the bottom. We're going to be seeing the 3 rigs in the center for Rinka. Not moving towards the bottom, but might get a good pick here, which could instigate so much. This Plutus is in so much trouble. Does end up going down. So Plutus falls here. 7 minute cooldown on the respawn right now, and well, what does that mean for Rinka? It means he's got a lot of time to play with. He might just pick up total vision, which could be more than enough to make up for what could be a faster boss kill to the south side from this Vi's, and I think he's probably going to get it, right? Vi's are going to spend a while killing off this boss. I mean, what can Fury do? I don't think the Fury on its own can contest all 3 rigs, and we'll just push these 2 away. So it looks as though Rinka will pick up total vision, while the Vi's isn't even enough down here. He's got too distracted. The Vi's, he just forgot about it. Vi's, he's going to go down. Vi's falls total vision as well, and that is now 13-8 with 2 rigs dead for about a minute. And that's just going to be Rinka coming bottom, and suddenly this is going to be a boss kill as well. and Boss Slayer. So all of a sudden, Rinka takes this completely out of control and just completely twist this around a little bit. We're going to see Kavash going down. This boss is dead, man. And that's just going to be, what, 17-8? A 9-point difference. I mean, there's cores on the map, which Peert can hand in. He's trying to come down here, but, I mean, the vision is there, right? So, you know, there's just so much of a chance for Rinka to realize this and to just say, okay, well, you're coming in. I know, but to protect this. Doesn't need to, though. The Plutus will just sit and try and take the tower back, as you can see the Fury and Plutus coming on in. Moving in towards this position, and a bit of an odd wall right there from Rinka. Doesn't really connect on anything at all, as we're going to be seeing. Just continue to fight here. I mean, does manage to push the Plutus back. Does he have something a little bit extra at the end here? No, not quite. No Fury ult or anything. So not going to be able to do too much more. There's all the rigs back up for Peert. Well, what do you do right now? He has to try and find a way to turn in at least 9 cores. I mean, how many has he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he needs to turn in everything he's got, plus find 3 more. It's not going to be easy. And it's also because Rinka is going to be here with his own Vise, and is just going to be able to delay for so long, right? He needs at least a minute and a half of turn-in time. It's not impossible. It's not impossible, as these rigs from Rinka are going to come in as well, but I mean, there's one. He's going to try and just hang in again. He's actually just going to go take the fight. The stunning entry from the Fury is going to stun up right now. Vise is going to go for that Dino Vortex once again, but the Plutus has already died from Peert, and now's the wall to stop the Fury from retreating in return. Going to stun an entry over the Vise. I think it was that just the thrusters. It was just the thrusters, right? Fury is actually going to go down as we see the Plutus jumps over, and that is just going to be more or less a team wipe, as the Vise is going to go down as well. I don't really think it matters either way. It's just going to take away the time that Peert needs to really hand in any more cores. And that looks as though it's going to be about it, as we see Wall comes down to still wants this Vise kill. I mean, that's the thing. As long as Rinka can just hold the center, it's going to be fine. That's going to be GG. Peert does not have the time to come back in this game.